Welcome back. Well, as we speak, markets have gained more pace from the levels that we were seeing earlier. Nifty is up 260, almost inching towards the 300-point rally. Even the mid caps have surged; they are up 1,100 points right now. And talking about mid caps, a lot of broader market movers. Dhanuka Agri reported a good set, led by gross margin expansion. If we talk about the numbers, revenues are up 6% on a YY basis, EBITDA is up 12.5%. And profits are up 15.5%. Margins are also higher at 24.4%. M.K. Dhanuka, the managing director at the company, is joining in now. Mr. Dhanuka, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in. Well, you know, the last time we had spoken, you spoke about how heavy rainfalls could impact your guidance and production as well has been impacted. Can you give us a sense of how Q2 did? Because you have done a decent performance in Q2, but is this something which you're seeing in Q3 as well? What is the outlook going forward?
You see, on the front of top line, we have not been able to do what we envisaged, but definitely on the bottom line, we have been able to improve our margins. So we are confident that we will be able to deliver around 16% growth for the third quarter as well as for the whole year, what we have achieved for the last 6 months. And the EBITDA margin, earlier we have given the guidance of 100 bips decline, but now we are changing our guidance for EBITDA margin. It will be 100 bips plus over last year.
Okay. Mr. Dhanuka, so just to reiterate, at the end of Q1, you had given a guidance of 18 to 20% top line growth for FY25, and you had said that you're expecting to see EBITDA margins decline by 100 basis points over FY24. Now you said that top line is a 16% up move or an improvement over FY24 and almost 200 basis points improvement from the earlier guidance. Is that accurate, sir? And what is the reason for the upgrade in the guidance?
Actually, the few molecules which we have introduced this year, the margins are good in those products, especially like Lanevo and Mycor Super. And the product last year introduced, Janet, has also done fantastically well. So these are the high margin products which have performed well, because of which the gross margin have also improved and EBITDA margin has improved.
Okay. So because of good performance coming in from new molecules. So Mr. Dhanuka, if you can give us a sense of volume and pricing growth this quarter. We had spoken to Sharda Cropchem. Of course, they are mostly in the markets abroad. But are you seeing an improvement in pricing as well? They expect a 15 to 20% price hike going forward. Do you expect similar trends?
No, I don't expect a price hike in the coming time, because there is inventory available in the market. And overall, the capacities in India as well as the China have increased. So prices are either stable or in few of the molecules, they are declining, leaving one or two molecules where the price increase is there, like Mancozeb and Cartap hydrochloride. Except these two molecules, I have not seen any price increase, and I don't expect any price increase in near future.
Are you expecting any further price erosion in some of the other molecules? And also a word as far as the Dahej facility was concerned. Q1, you did see some EBITDA margin pressure come in there. So what is the update on that facility? How did it perform?
Yeah, you see, it's at infant stage. So still the Dahej, we cannot expect. We have earlier also given the guidance that it will be in positive in FY26-27 only. But for 2 years, we have to wait for the Dahej facility to basically show the positive margins. So regarding your question about further declining in the prices, so few molecules, definitely it is possible that the prices may come down further. But seeing the moisture in the soil and the reservoirs are full of water, Rabi crop is expected to be good, and if the demand improves, definitely there can be chances of little improvement in the prices also.
Okay, so there could be, there will not be much hike in prices, but you're not expecting any major cuts as well. New molecules, they've been around 20%, the last known number. What would the pipeline look like, Mr. Dhanuka? How much would new molecules contribute going ahead? And you spoke about margins going higher because of new molecules. So what's the pipeline?
You see, recently we have introduced 294 molecules, Sonalji. One was Roxa, which is for wheat weedicide, and second one was Miyako, which is a miticide for tea and some other vegetables. So we hope that these two molecules will also add to the top line and bottom line of the company. And one more molecule we are waiting for the registration. We hope that we will be able to launch the same by the end of the third quarter.
Mr. Dhanuka, one of the feedback we received is that you've started registration of most of your products as far as the export market is concerned, but few of the products is not going under the Dhanuka brand. Any specific reason for that? And how's the Brazilian market looking? We understand at the end of Q1, you had quite a few aspirational products over there.
You see, till now, Dhanuka is not present. We have been able to export only in the 3 countries where the registration requirement is not there. We have applied for the registration and waiting for the registration to get. Once we get the registration, then definitely it will be possible to export to those countries. But till now, till that time, we have to wait and watch.
Okay, all right. So export is something that we'll be tracking because you still need to get approvals in terms of registrations. But overall, looking at 16% revenue growth and a margin expansion of 100 basis points, that's the word coming in from Dhanuka Agritech. The revision in guidance as well is something that the street likes. The stock is at the day's high. Thank you so much, Mr. Dhanuka, for joining in and giving us all those insights. You know, the street was worrying that they will cut guidance, but they've gone ahead and increased the margin guidance. And that is something which is positive for the industry as well. And the stock is up around 1.5% as we speak. We'll slip into a short break. When we come back, we'll focus on e-clerks. This is our mid-cap spotlight segment. Stay tuned for that.